Ooh. Well, that works. So what's going on, guys? Box here, and welcome back to some more MotoGP 2021, the mod career mode, and we are back here for the next 2 rounds. And as the championship stands after 4 races, we are second in the championship. Oliveira leads on that factory KTM, doing a very, very good job at the start of the season. Marc Marquez has pulled himself back into the race, and he's only 6 points off of Oliveira, so it's all very tight at the top. You've still got the very consistent Suzukis who are actually leading the team championship. I'm pretty disappointed in Morbidelli. I thought he'd do a lot better, and also the factory Yamaha teams, and you know, I thought they'd do a little bit better too, but it is Suzuki that are joint top with Repsol Honda. You know, Espargaro doing exactly what he was employed by HRC to do, which is to get Honda back on top in the Team and Constructors Championship. So what we're going to do then, we're going to get into qualifying. This is Q1. We should be able to make it through, hopefully into Q2. We've had very good qualifying pace so far. So the line then, opening lap 31.9, which, oh, it's only good enough for P3, although we're within a 1/10 of a second. We've got to find some time on this lap, or else we're going to be stuck in the middle of the grid. We've just gone 2/10 under in that first sector, which is good. See, is it enough? 1.5 minutes to go, but no more fuel. Oh yeah, that's plenty of time. 0.8 under. So we had a huge advantage in qualifying 1. Can we carry that through into Q2? Here we go then, 31.6 is the time to beat. 31.5, just under Morbidelli. But we're a little bit off of our time from Q1, but you know, let's see. It's a Petronas Yamaha 1-2 and a Yamaha lockout on the front row with Quartararo joining us at his home Grand Prix. So then, in terms of tyres, it's going to be a soft front and a medium rear, that's for sure. And I think we should be good. Shouldn't be too much of a problem with a soft front tyre. Yeah, same from Morbidelli, same from Brad Binder, a few mediums out there. Marquez, his teammate, Quartararo as well in the front row with us. So then, that Yamaha lockout is looking pretty good, although Vinales isn't up here. He got stuck in Q1, did he? Or did he make it through into Q2 as well with us? I can't quite remember. But anyway, we're going to get going here for the start of the French Grand Prix. And we're off. Hopefully it's a decent launch. Oh no, look at those former teammates from last season. Oh, Morbidelli's got the jump on us. We need to get him back. And look at this. That is how you defend your first place. Not quite. Whoa. Look at Mir. Don't know how we got such a good drive up the hill then. But we've gone from first to third. Now it'll be interesting to see what sort of pace Mir has. Marc Marquez, he's right behind. He's going to be fighting him back in the championship as well. I mean, Morbidelli's quite far back in the championship, so if he gets the win, then whoa, look how tight it is there. If Morbidelli gets the win over us, it's not the end of the world because it's points in Petronas Yamaha's back pocket. Can we outbrake Quartararo? Oh, touching, rubbing handlebars. Right, we're just about holding on. Jack Miller, Ducati haven't had the season, or the start to the season, they'll have really wanted. I haven't had the start to this race that I wanted either. Losing out on Marquez is going on a charge. I don't know where he's been in the first episode, but end of last episode he pulled it back a little bit. And then today he's showing some form here. Right, I've lost quite a bit of time at the start, which really isn't good. We've got Quartararo, who's going to be hungry at his home Grand Prix as well, so we're going to have to watch out for him. Top of the hill through turns 3 and 4. But Mir, again, he's pretty consistent. Not like me running down there at the chapel, very deep. We can pull it back for a good exit though. Oh god, we're running deep into every corner at the minute. Come on, we need to find our rhythm. And then we can chase down Mir. 32.4 from race leader Morbidelli. That's 0.6 quicker than us on that lap. I've got a lot of work to do here. We're being dropped by the front 3. And Quartararo behind isn't going away. So see what this lap time is like. 32.3 from Morbidelli. 33 flat. I can't break into the 32s and it's costing us lap by lap. I feel like I might be holding up Quartararo behind a little bit. Look at Quartararo right there. You can just hear him. He came in hot there and he almost wiped himself out, giving us a little bit of time there. 33 flat again. Consistently hitting that 33 flat lap time, but we can't break into the 32s at all. 32 flat from Morbidelli. 31.7. I was going to say, this lap felt way better. I've used a lot of Power Mode 2 up on that lap. It felt way better. And we broke to the 31s. It must be the balance of the fuel dropping away. Just seemed to come to us again, the bike. But I tell you what, I really struggled up until this point in the race. So it's going to be too little too late though. Very much consolidate our P4 position though. 31.7 from Morbidelli. 31.6 from us. We finally found our pace, but we're still 2 seconds behind. But we're now gapping Quartararo at a rate of knots. Final lap time then. No mistakes. So that ran a little bit deep into there, but they should bring the bike home. Final corner to go then. And as I said, too little too late. And Morbidelli, he revitalises his season with a win here at the French Grand Prix. It's taken him a few races to find his rhythm. He seems to have found it though. And so has Marquez, 31.7. Very quick lap times at the front. And Pole managed to get Quartararo at the end there. So then, Marc Marquez takes the lead in the championship. We are just 3 points off of Marc. So it's not too bad. Oliveira, he was nowhere today. I don't see where he finished. I forgot to check on where he finished, but he didn't do too well, did he? But Mir climbing up the championship a little bit, but they're still, the Suzuki's, they're in it still, of course. Paul Espargaro and Morbidelli technically still in it. I mean, from Nakagami downwards, it's going to be tough, but yeah, tight old season. Honda take over at the top, and we are now just 4 points behind in the team championship, and then the constructors, wow, Yamaha are on top. So then qualifying 1 at Mugello. This lap's not been too great, to be honest. We're about 4 tenths off in the third split. Yeah, the same in the fourth split. We've got enough fuel for one more lap, but look at that rear tyre. So we've got a lot of work to do here. Gonna have to go for the rest of this lap, but look at the rear tyre, it's on fire. Hopefully we can just about hold on and put in a decent time, or a half decent time, even if it's P2, just enough to get into Q2. That's better. Almost 2 tenths underneath in the first sector. Oh, bit of a stoppy there following Zarco right now. Let's ride on board for a little bit, shall we? Through turn 8. It's glued, absolutely glued to the back of Zarco. Half a second underneath through that second sector. Having someone to aim at's probably helpful. It's turn 10. We can really refine our line and really chase after Zarco. Use him as a moving target. We've messed that chicane up a little bit. Oh, we're deep into turn 12. We can pick up an early apex though, late apex or whatever. Now through the chicane at turn 13 and turn 14. Oh, we've lost a lot of time in that third sector. Lost all of the advantage we have, but it could still be enough to beat Nakagami. Oh, the rear tyre. Oh, just asking for any sort of power is just non-existent. Use the slipstream of Zarco. Look at this. Look at this. 3 tenths underneath. Ooh, we should probably get out of Zarco's way. But that should be us into Q2. Oh, I've come out and I've realised I haven't changed my tyres. What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? This is going to be a tough Q2 and I'll come out right at the end of the session as well. I would say the tyres don't seem to have affected us that bad, but we were matching Oliveira's time in the first sector. The third sector, we've just lost it all. We've lost all of our lap time, hit a bit of a cliff in terms of tyre performance. And human error will cost us a decent qualifying position, I think, because 6 tenths off is going to put us 12th, probably. Here we go. Let's find out. Yeah, 8 tenths. Human error. Just forgot to change the tyres. It is Oliveira on pole position. He's going to be looking to get back on top in the championship, because if you'll have a look, he lost out last race, and now he's only 8 points behind Marquez. I messed up, royally messed up with the tyres in qualifying. Just forgot to put fresh ones on in Q2. Although, saying that, it should have probably, I can't remember if you automatically changes the tyres from Q1 to Q2. I don't think it does. So, we're going to start for a P12. Bit of work to do. Nothing we can't handle though. Medium front for the extra grip at the front. We definitely need a hard rear, and most people agree. We've gone for the same tyre setup as our teammate as well. So I think we're there or thereabouts. Right then, Oliveira on pole. What can he do? He's got Marquez right behind him, so he's going to have to watch out for him. Lights are going out then. Let's see what start we can make from the middle of the pack. We're going to be next to some Ducatis. Fast starting Ducatis that can't seem to turn this season in career mode. But our Yamaha does. So let's go to the inside. Into turn number 1. Oh, that was aggressive. And it's paid off. We didn't skittle everyone down into turn number 1. And that is a fair old amount of positions gained in one corner. So that's us back in the sprint for the win. Oliveira leads from Marc Marquez, from Rins, Mir, and then ourselves. Pretty much the championship rivals so far this season. But the Suzukis, they need to get a win under that belt. And Brad Binder, there he is. He hasn't been doing too well, but Brad Binder, P6. He hasn't been doing well when you compare Oliveira's performance. Right then, sat in P4. This is where we were last race. I don't want to repeat a last race. We've got a good tyre setup, medium front, hard rear. It should last us pretty well in the race. And that medium tyre should give us grip early on. So I think most people up the road have hard front, so whoa. See the wheel spin through that. So then, Binder's ahead of Mir behind. And I'm right with Rins. So then, as we end lap number 1, let's see what the gap is to Rins. It's looking about half a second, if not more. We've got power mode 2. I've used up quite a lot of fuel actually early on. Yeah, the gap is half a second. I'm just trying to stick with Rins though. I don't want him to go. I want to improve. I want to at least get a podium, and look at that on the brakes. Absolute monster on the brakes into turn number 1. We're all over the back of Rins now. Come on. We need to draw more blood. We need to get another win to our name. Try and get us back in the lead of the championship. Up the inside, not quite going to work through that. Cost us a bit of time, that did. But we're right on the back of Rins. It's about finding a good overtaking opportunity now. Ooh. Well, that works. I did not mean to do that. Just slid up his inside. Sorry about that, Rins. But move over. We're coming through. So then. That's one way to deal with an overtake. Bit unsportsmanlike, but you know. We'll move on. So what's the gap then to Marc Marquez? So as we cross the line, we're just 2 tenths off of Oliveira's time, and we're a second back from Marc Marquez right now. Don't even know where we can gain that time other than into turn number 1. We're an absolute monster into turn number 1. It's going pretty well right now. We're closing down Marquez pretty quick. The tyres are looking absolutely fantastic. The bike feels great. We're at our home Grand Prix, of course, Valentino Rossi. Half a second off of Marquez. We've knocked off half a second on this opening lap, on this third lap, sorry. But we are quicker on the first half of the lap than the second half, at least from qualifying. So let's see what we can do. See if we can get onto the back of Marquez and look for an overtake on lap number 4, because we want to go after Oliveira. And I don't want to get left behind in the championship. We had a very good start. This episode's cost us. These last few races, we need to get another win quick. Keep the momentum going. At the minute, Oliveira and Marc Marquez have been trading places at the top, and we led early on, so let's go for it then. Power mode 2, bit of slipstream. Now we know we're very, very good on the brakes. We've got half a second advantage on that lap. That is crazy. You know we're good on the brakes. No, I couldn't quite get Marquez there. Let the bike roll through turn 1. 1/10 off, but I don't want to lose time by trying any overtakes. He just gets the flip-flop through there a lot quicker than us. And that's half a tenth gained alone through there. He is good through there. Could be our age that stops us doing things like that, but let's see. Now what we want is, if we give Marquez a little bit of a push along, see if we can catch up to Oliveira, because that'll do us a favour. If we overtake him, and he's right on the back of Oliveira, then we can go for the race win. Let's see, we've only got 2 laps after this one, and we've got some good pace right now, and it does look like Marquez is closing down Oliveira. Tyres looking absolutely brilliant. Tyres haven't felt this good all season long, really. Especially after the last race. Right then. Good run through turn 14. Very, very good run. Now, we could probably get Marquez into turn number 1 here, because we're so good. We probably gain 3 tenths alone on the brakes into turn number 1. Let's go. Power mode 2, slipstream. 2 laps to go. Yeah, we're going to be able to get him on the brakes here. Look at the run. Look at the run with the slipstream alone. Oliveira as well. Oh, not quite. I couldn't quite bring it down, and then I saw Oliveira coming through. So Oliveira defends for now. Whoa, it's a 3-way fight for the win. Marquez, he's not giving up, is he? Oh, a bit of a kick of oversteer from that Yamaha through there. Oh, Oliveira. I mean, if we can just hold on this gap, we could probably do him into turn number 1 on the final lap. Which would be very annoying for him, but very good for us. Right then, maybe through this chicane here. Oh no, I couldn't get the flip-flop right. But we got plenty of power mode 2 to be able to use down the front straight. A little bit of a stoppy into turn 15, which has cost us. Marc Marquez is right on the back of us. Gonna have to watch out for him. It's all about the exit, but that's a bit of a gap to Oliveira, and this is probably our best overtaking opportunity. Here comes Marquez too in the slipstream, very, very powerful. Oh, we're on the brakes. Couldn't quite get past Oliveira, so the fight is on now. Now it's going to be tricky. Oh no, we can't do it right on the outside there. That'd be so naughty of an overtake. I can hear the oh no, it's the KTM I can hear screaming. We're going to have to go for it. Whoa, contact, 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 contact. Oh, I tried to flip from the outside to the inside. Just couldn't pull that off very well, could we? Right then. See if we'll find anywhere else to get the job done. Around turn 7. Head into turn 8 and 9. If we get a good run, then maybe, just maybe. It's these battles here which are going to be crucial in the championship come the end of the season. Wow, closing down, contact of Oliveira. Where can we get him? Gonna have to be for the flip-flop. Come on, get a very solid run. Oh, we're pushing him through here. We are pushing him. This next corner, turn 13 and 14, is going to be our chance. On exit, if we can get the exit right. Here we go. Oh, no, he's good through there. Run to the light. Oh, the final corner. Look at our fuel. Look at our fuel. Don't run out of fuel. Don't run out of fuel. Don't run out of fuel. Back on the power. Look at the fuel. Oliveira. Come on. Power mode 2. No, 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 no. Oh, he got the better of us. Oh. He got the better of us. How did he do that? 45-3. That is how he did it. He reacted. Wow. That could be the ride for the championship. It could all come down to that battle, because it could be the 3 of us if the Suzukis don't find some pace. But Oh, I thought we had him. I just messed up the exit. It's so bad. I had to take it out of power mode too. Because I thought we were going to run out of fuel and we were very marginal there. But that was close. So we're joint top with Oliveira. That's what that does to the championship. We would have been leading, but Marquez 1 point behind. Look how close it is. 6 rounds in out of 20 races. And there's 1 point that separates 3 people. Crazy scenes. What about the team championship? Petronas Yamaha at the top now. It's all very close. Very, very close. A good old season so far. But P2, we're in the fight. That's all that matters. Could be a lot worse, but could have been better today. But anyway, that's been it for today's episode. I really do hope you have enjoyed and you are enjoying this series so far. If you are, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what you're enjoying. And if you are new around here, get subscribed for the rest of the season. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be crazy this season. But as always, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.